Evening, folks. Nick the Forester here, back with another video. Just piddling around in the shop tonight. Looked up a couple different ways of working on a couple of these saws. Figured out the Homelite XP1000. Now back working on the Homelite xl12 on a Homelite kit. Last week or two. So I actually looked up video by Smitty's Chainsaws on how to get these clutches off. He recommended using drill bits, which worked flawlessly. A little rope in the spark plug hole, got it to get tight, and voila. I just want to show you all these ended up being what is it? 13/64. Fit perfect in there. I mean, absolutely perfect. Use pry bar right here, and she popped right off. So let's see what we got to work with. Clutch looks all right, not great by any means. Just wondering why. But the clutch is off. Might pick up another clutch for it. That looks pretty shot, to be honest with you. But keep tearing it down. Let's have this plate back here. Have to protect the seal. Let's see what we working with. Appears to be the seal right there. Since this is a manual only saw, or manual pump only. Doesn't have an oil pump, just has your standard push button oil pump since it's manual. Like I was saying, sorry, rambling a little bit. Got a little side to side action. I don't know if that's in the case or I'm guessing that's a bearing, but I'm not going to tear this thing down for bearings. Yeah, I don't care about it that much. But let's go ahead, we'll work on getting the cylinder off now. I'll rotate it back this way, pull our rope out. I think I got stuff there. Pull this guy back off so we can get to those bottom bolts a little easier. Oh, come on. My 14. No, I don't know what I do with my 14. Yada yada. Here you are, my 14. Must not be a 14. I kind of stuck some of this stuff back on there. That way I wouldn't lose track of it. Definitely ain't a 14. I don't know what I used to get it off last time. That's that guy right there. Yep. Pull that guy back off. Got like a 16th of play in the bearing. I don't know what that's about, but I'll keep on tearing her down. This thing's nasty, but she's not that nasty. To be honest with you, I mean, she's nasty, but she's not ungodly nasty. I've seen them much worse. Scrape some of this crap off before we start pulling this thing down. I just want to make sure nothing's up top that's going to fall in. Alright, we should be fine there. If I remember right, these are going to be like a 7/4 or 7/16, but you can use using number 11 on them. There we go. Go. Now I will need a socket, I believe, on these. I might go get with a wrench. Just want to use the close in. These use nuts with studs, obviously. A little tight right there. We can get that one with our finger now. Finish getting that guy off in a second. Now this one's gonna be the worst of them. There's no real good way to get this guy off without pulling the entire thing off. Yeah. I really don't want to do that. I guess I might have to. Might have to pull the fuel tank off to get that guy. Didn't have to on my 700 because they gave you enough to work with, but I don't believe this one will. Yeah, this guy doesn't have enough. May end up having to pull the fuel tank off of it. Gonna be a little tricky. Let me see if I get my side wrench or my angled wrench will get on it. Let me go grab it real quick. Hey guys, we're back. Sorry, I meant to start y'all. The angled wrench will not fit on there, so you do have to pull the fuel tank off of it. So I've just started breaking these loose now. A little bit of corrosion in them, but I expected with it being this old. Let's see what to do. Should come off to the side like so, shouldn't you? No, we gotta pull this oil line, pull this little bitty oil line holder back off. Said I'm kind of fumbling through this. I ain't never done one of these before. Come on. And trying not to watch videos on them just so I can figure it out myself. So, because I can watch a video on it and know what to do, but until I actually really do it, which I mean, I guess I'll do it anyways. Won't really be learning it. At least here I will. Alright, there we go. Fuel tank is separated. Now, I guess it should be fine. Now we can get to it. Probably still going to use my angled 7/16, just so I know it, because I know it'll help. I was pretty positive in the last video we found out that the reason this all was acting the way it was due to the, what's called being loose? The reed valve not being closed. I could start it with throttle pressed down, but would not idle. So I believe with the throttle kicked open, it was pulling enough air, pulling enough vacuum to close it, but without it, it was not. Doesn't appear this thing's ever been opened before. There she goes. Just like that. Looks like our what's called's gonna come with it. Let's pull this last bolt off. There we go. See how she looks as I drop every single washer. But they're right here on the table, except for this one. Make sure, yeah. There she is. Cylinder's got some scuffing below all the ports, but it's clean as a whistle beyond that. What I'm probably going to do, since I'm going to, I said delete the base gasket, which it actually lines up fairly well, is I'm going to cut this guy off right about there. And we'll probably end up actually reusing it. So what my plan is, I'll put some grease down so it'll seal, but my plan is to reuse it. I'm gonna set it down real quick, cut that, or not. It falls out of my hand and bends. I think it'll be fine. Go ahead and pull it the rest of the way off if we can. As use a razor blade, try to get up underneath it. So luckily these aren't glued down too hard. These saws. Now I see where it was. Cut it about on that line. We'll have to. Now I'll have to do a little bit of what's called, because this gasket's thick. Won't be able to do it that way. I'll have to get my side cutters out. Yeah, it should work fine. Should work mighty fine, I believe. As long as we have that guy sealed, we should be fine. Piston actually looks very good. Rings look good. Top of the piston looks good. A few of our bearings are moving. Of course, it's literally just the crank. Knock it down. Doesn't appear the bearings are moving in the case. It appears that the daggum crank's moved, just walking a little bit. We're going to cut it right on that line, because right at that's where the, looks like the impulse comes through. That's what it looks like. I could be wrong. No, it's just a pocket. A dead pocket from machining, I guess. Doesn't have a hole in it right there. So as long as we cut it somewhere right there, we should be fine. I'm gonna save that, put that guy up here. So, like I said, cylinder's in great shape, honestly. really great shape. Plating's a little worn, but not bad at all. So my plans are drop the base gasket, get numbers, then we will probably narrow the bridge, raise the exhaust just a little bit. Transfers I will open up just a little bit. Let's see, put this back on here, see how well it actually lined up. And yeah, that's our case side, so we can actually open them a fair amount. That's where it's stuck in our case. Yeah, we got a pretty good amount we could open them. We can deepen these a fair amount. Get some more medium flow, at least on the low side. So we'll open those up some. Funnel them up to the top. Really don't have any way to raise them, but yeah, it's actually ramped up at the very top. It's got a slight bow in it, slight right turn. So we'll open up the lowers a fair amount. I mean, since it's open, we'll open the lower end of the transfers, raise the exhaust roof, narrow the bridge some, widen it what we can, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna pause y'all real quick, and I'm gonna set this guy back on there without the base gasket so we can get some numbers, and I'll bring you back when we got it ready to get numbers. Alright guys, we got the cylinder back on. Now we're about to check for timing numbers. We're going 69.5. Let's do it back again. 176, so that's 230, 240, so we need to go back to about 100. Try it right there. 167, 56, 60, 167, so 220, so we need to go back to about 110. Somewhere right there. 122, 102. I'm gonna go take another 10 off of this side. Do it right there. 111. What? 143. 111. 143. So that's 20 degrees. Or 30 degrees, so we need to go back to about 15. Leave it right there. 125. 129, so we need to go back to 4. Zero there. 28. 26, so go back to 2. Get down to a degree, zero there. What the heck's going on? I think you might want to cooperate with me. Try it like that. 101, 136. I don't know how we got so off. 36. 101, we need to go take 10 degrees out of it. So we'll go back about 10, take it out of there, 111, Why are we getting errors? 126, 111. So we need to go back to this. Zero right about there. 122. Gotta set this thing up on like a block of wood or something. It's not wanting to read my angle. Set this guy back in here, back like how we had it. So about 132, 124. So that's what, 8 degrees. So we need to come back. This guy, go. Right in there. 127, 127. Okay. Now go back down to, need to go to 180. And zero it there. And that'll that should be about top dead center. So coming to our exhaust just opens. We will be at probably 108, 109, somewhere in there. Appears to be. Yeah, first crack's at about 108, and the jaws open, transfers open at about 108 and 125, so like 17, 18 degrees below down. So where do we want to go from there? I guess we could push it up to 102, take 5 degrees out of it, out of the roof. I think we were sitting at 102, I thought we were sitting closer to 104 or 105 to start with. Let me double check that. We'll go by first ray of light. I don't know how well we'll be able to. First ray is yeah, first crack's right at 108. What are y'all thoughts? I'm thinking I'll drop it down to 102, 103, take 5 to 6 degrees out of it, out of the roof. I've got a brand new set of rings put in it, so compression should come up a little bit because of that. It'll probably be, compression will probably be similar to stock, maybe a bump more once it's broken in. And then we will widen the port as much as we can, work on the lowers, and we'll have a brand new reed to put in it, so it should be fairly snappy. I mean, it should run now at least. We'll put new crank seals in it, and we will slap it back together. But I think that's going to end this video. Rain's coming in pretty heavy now, so you know, the quality of the audio is getting pretty bad. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you want to see more. If you ever want to talk, please hit me up in the comments, or if you want to discuss things, I don't know, a little more private or whatever else, you can email me and we can get together that way, and then we can go from there. If y'all need any parts or anything, I have parts for Max, Homelites, Husqvarnas, Pioneers. If y'all need anything, if I have extra of it, I'm more than willing to let some stuff go. And yeah, so I hope y'all have a great evening, and I hope y'all have a great week ahead. Thanks, y'all. Bye.